focusing on this movie. Why didn't they come out with the game? Blah blah blah.
Right. Hmm.
Yeah.
Also, a little fun fact because I'm glad this part never happened, but turns out like in the mid 2000s there was gonna be a Metroid movie, but the person they picked was Paris Hilton. I think I told you that before.
Paris Hilton.
Yeah, as
Oh wait.
Samus.
Wow. Is she an actor?
She acted in movies, yes, and the only notable one a Razzie is a Razzie Award for Worst Picture called Hottie and the Naughty.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, when you win a Razzie Award, that means you did. It was such an you are an idiot.
If you did a really bad job or the movie was bad and you just happened to be a part of it.
Not she won the Razzie for Worst Actress as well. So
Uh, oh crap.
though, then again, there are good actors who won both a Razzie and an Oscar at the same time. Case in point, kind of Jada Pink. What's she? No, wait, it was Halle Berry. Halle Berry
Oh, Halle
won.
Berry.
Yeah. Anyways, later on, there's anyways the film. Hopefully, these games comes out. Also, there's gonna be a Gears movie coming out. And I also found out that there's. I told you this before, but it still makes no sense. So they're making a Tetris movie, and which I don't understand how they're gonna make this
A tennis movie?
Tetris.
Oh, a Tetris movie. Yeah. I was confused. I was like, what do you mean? Yeah, I wonder how that's gonna work.
Yeah. Also, the next upcoming movie that's coming out this year is Monster Hunter, and it's being made by Paul W.S. Anderson. If you don't know who he is, just remember the first Mortal Kombat and the entirety of the Resident Evil films. That's does that sound like confidence to you?
Uh, I mean, I think I don't know how to put it. I guess like maybe some directors have consistency, but you're gonna have movies that like flop. Maybe that's not the greatest track record, but it could turn around with this one.
Right. and, and the reason why I kind of like the Mortal Kombat film is because it stays closer to the games, but with Resident Evil films, they become more less and less about the game about actually to the games, with the exception like monsters or characters. There's most of them focuses on a character played by Mila Jovovich. So That's all that's happening with it. That's and hopefully we get like good games. Oh yeah, hopefully we get good video game based movies later on.
Yeah, I hope so too. I mean, like the potential is there. Hopefully, like you get people that with good ideas and enough creative I guess liberty to put it all together and make it work. I think the hard part is just like having enough creative liberty to make sure that it's a movie with a story that will come across as good while also staying true to what the
The
video game is
original,
about.
yeah,
Yeah. I think like some movie. I guess some video games can translate to a movie well, but others not as well. And I think people or fans of the video game should be understanding that hey, like there needs to be a bit of give here if we want like this to be like good or not.
yeah. Anyways, I think we're 19 minutes in. Let's get into the news desk segment, and there's a I want to make a rant about this one idiot we have in this country, but I'm saving him for last because I hate him so much. So let's just talk about both has to do with coronavirus. So it's insane. Anyways, the death toll of Italy has risen is more and more as of late. And it's not slowing down from the coronavirus. As of now, there there are 651 to 5,476 cases. It's in there, with when some when and 763 people died. Right. People, this is kind of a sad thing to see because I don't know. This is a horror. I really don't want to talk about coronavirus, to be honest. I try looking through other news sites to find other things, but this coronavirus thing is just getting annoying. But I do empathize with the people who are suffering. I not empathize. I mean sympathize actually, but it's a horror. This is a really horrible disease.
Well,
Yes.
I think the reason why everyone's talking about it, it's because it's this, unlike other, unlike other uh, viruses that may have come and gone. This is the one where like everyone in the U.S. at least has had, well, not at least, but like just here where things are actually closing down. People are told to stay indoors. There's been like actual physical consequences to this kind of thing versus other uh other things have come and gone. Like they haven't had nearly like as much of an effect. People are still working and whatnot, so people didn't really care. But now that things are actually happening, so that's why I think everybody's talking about it, because it's happening to everybody. It's like this is the news, and this is like the common ground we all have currently.
Alright. Yeah. Right now, right. Yeah. It's. I know what you're saying, but to be fair, I really do emphasize. Nice. Oh Christ. Right now, I'm just looking for any other news that's not coronavirus, and I just found out that Bon Bon Jovi has a member who tested positive for the disease.
Oh dang.
Yeah, making him another celeb who has gotten it. This is it. This is like I'm just looking for a. This is this is like this is the new Black Plague right now. It's scary and it had. I'm hoping I'm hoping there's a cure and a vaccine for it. This is the scariest thing about it, you know?
Yeah.
Right. Like I said, anyways, he's
I
Christ.
didn't catch that. Please say that again.
Okay, that was the Echo Dot.
Hmm.
I didn't expect that to happen. Anyways, anyways, now the death toll is now the cases got to the point where the testings are gonna be stopped because now in the U.S. actually in the U.S. The tolls are all the stuff testing has ended because because the virus has taken a toll on the U.S. and this it's still like the Black Plague of the century. But anyways, we are about. You know what? Let me just start my rant about everyone's favorite Oompa Loompa King, Donald Trump. I'm sorry I had to talk about this
Go ahead.
because this jackass, like weeks ago, he said that, oh, the virus is all fear mongering from the dams, it's all a hoax. And now, like, I guess a couple days ago, but now he actually says, I knew it was a pandemic before it was a pandemic. I'm like, this guy is an ass. This guy is a fucking ass. I'm sorry for my French, but this guy is an idiot. At first, he just says something. He's saying all this shit just so he can help his re-election campaign, even though, and it really pisses me off. I'm egotistical too, but I'm not gonna go around and lie about that shit. It's why would you do that? I know why. It's goddamn re-election, but he is an idiot. An idiot. He is. I'm just so pissed off the fact that people still are behind him, and because of him saying that it's a Chinese disease, he is actually encouraging. He actually encouraged people to be racist to those of Asian descent, and it's just the fact that he is causing more damage than help. Well, as a matter of fact, he is doing work. He is not doing. He's barely doing anything, and actually, before I get more into it, I have to say that our stepdad's doctor, he was, and what something about, and some sort of and we were watching this news conference about a drug. I forgot the name of it. Hydro, hy, hydro, no, that's not it. About this drug that had the whoever Trump decided to help deal with this, with coronavirus. This is actually, and it's actually going past the first two phases of testing and goes straight to the third phase. And he's just doing this shit just so he, and all this shit just to keep himself like this guy's an ass. I'm sorry. I just hate this guy. I just don't like him. I really want him to be. I just want like Bernie or Biden to come in and beat the fucking crap out of this guy.
All right.
All right. Sorry about this. I'm sorry about this. This is the worst thing. It's just that